My name's Ethan Porter. I'm the so-called dad of the class.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Santiago. I go by Gabe.
Hi, I'm Caroline. I'm Haley.
Hi, I'm Bill. My name is Sajin Park.
Hi, I'm Maxwell Connor Grover, aka Max. I'm the photographer for the class.
I am Carrington.
I am Luca. What else you would say?
I'm Jack Roland.
I see myself in 10 years doing probably still school.
In 10 years, I see myself working my life away.
10 years, I see myself working for Air Canada, hopefully flying some big jets all around the world and traveling, taking photos.
In 10 years, I see myself working for a Formula One racing team.
In 10 years, I hope to be living the dream.
Out of military, if possible.
Going into physiotherapy.
I want to see myself happy. I don't want to see myself sad.
Or just working in Canada and not in Korea.
Don't want to be in 10 years as be a guy working at McDonald's.
Just anything, but not a businessman.
I don't want to see myself in 10 years being a pole dancer.
I definitely don't want to see myself working a desk job and being lame.
And then I don't want to be in prison.
At a desk job.
Be not rich.
In 10 years, I definitely don't want to see myself still trying to go through school and trying to find out what I want to do.
Do I have any secrets I want to confess? No. Not at all.
Yeah, I'm innocent.
Honestly, none that I can think of.
No, I don't got any secrets.
Do I have any secrets to confess?
I have no secrets to confess.
My one confession, Mr. DeYoung, we did indeed get past the firewall for your Wi-Fi.
I would like to confess to Mr. DeYoung that I gave Wi-Fi out.
I want to confess that I think our class is the most attractive class. You guys are all beautiful people.
A secret to confess. Okay, when we were on the outdoor ed trip, I let one rip. Everyone thought it was Luca, and I'm so sorry, Luca.
If I were to call someone in the class to bail me out, it would probably be Caroline.
I would probably call my brother just because, I don't know, he's like memorized every law there is.
If I had to call someone to bail me out of the trap, I'd call my boy Maxwell Grover.
If I was in trouble, I'd probably call Gabe, but chances are he'd already be in trouble too, so I don't know how that would work.
The most likely person in class to need bailing out would still probably be me.
I would call Luca.
Sajin, because I feel like I have to say that after you said me.
I'll let Hogan bail me.
Who do you think will?
Hopefully he'll show up.
One of the girls, because I don't trust the guys.
I think I would call Jack or Carrington or Haley or anyone. I'm sure somebody would come.
If I could be anyone else in the class, I would have to say maybe my sister, because we live the same lifestyle.
I'd pick to be Ethan, because then I can still have my same life, sort of.
If I could choose to be anyone else in the class, it would have to be Sajin, because he has a functioning drone.
If I could be anyone else in class, it would be Ethan. Just because he's Ethan. Look at him.
Probably myself.
If I had to pick two animals to describe myself, it would probably be a cat and a wolf, because they look friendly and nice until you make them mad.
A parrot, because I'm loud. A vibrant cockatoo.
If I could be any two animals, I think it would be, first off, a wolf. I would say an eagle as well, because like the same idea. I survive.
Probably say a chimpanzee, so I like jumping around.
It would be a mosquito, because they're a little bit annoying. A bee, because like they're full of energy. I'm like, yeah.
I'll just say dog.
Koala and maybe a sloth.
Well, because everyone says I'm a beluga whale. What I'd like to be is an eagle.
Maybe a bear.
If there was a billionaire in our class, I would have to say it would end up being Gabe, because I feel like he's the most erratic, and if any of us were to make it that big, it would have to be someone crazy.
Myself.
I think that most successful will probably either be between Haley and Jack or Ethan, because all three of them seem to be like really motivated people.
If there was a Thor in the class, I'd say it's Gabriel Santiago, especially because he's like got an eye patch right now.
If I had to pick someone to be Thor in this class, I would have to say Gabe.
The Thor in our class is our very own Jack Rowland, big man on campus.
No, who Thor would be.
Thor is Hogan, because he disappeared a lot.
Thor? I'm gonna go with Hogan as well, because he's never here.
The person I most likely see as Thor is Haley, because she has a man crush on him.
Can I put like Mr. Hamilton? Because like, Mr. Hamilton is a pretty good Thor.
And our Wonder Woman of the class, I'd say, was Haley Porter.
If there's a Wonder Woman, definitely Haley.
Wonder Woman would be Haley.
The most likely person to be Wonder Woman is Sajin.
Wonder Woman, probably Caroline.
If there was a Wonder Woman in class, I would have to say that would have to go to Caroline Finley.
I'd say probably Haley.
Haley. I would be Yoda.
Our Yoda of the class is Luca Vizinton.
If there's a Yoda, Luke Vizinton.
Luca.
Well, Tony Stark is Ethan.
Tony Stark is Ethan.
Tony Stark, Ethan.
That is really obvious. Ethan Porter.
If there's a Tony Stark, I'd have to say Ethan Porter. He's got the money, he's got the girls, got the looks, got the smarts. He's got it, the whole package, you know.
Thetis Island is where I'd like to be for our reunion.
I would like to be here for our reunion.
I would like to meet on the moon for the 20th reunion.
In 25 years, I want to be right back here at Thetis Island.
Back here at Thetis Island.
If we were to have a 25th reunion, I'd say I'd want to come back here. It's pretty much the nicest place ever, here in Thetis Island. It's the dream.
I would just come to the same place.
Here, Thetis Island, or we could all go back to LGCA.
In 25 years, I'd like to meet here because it's been really fun.
The most useless talent I have is probably being able to make every situation awkward.
Building drones that don't work.
Being able to sleep on any school desk anywhere in the blink of an eye.
I don't have any talents. They're all out there. There's no talents.
My double jointed fingers.
I can get injured really well. Don't go to jail.
A flexible thumb.
The most useless talent I have is bending over backwards and able to touch my head to my toes.
I'm the most useless talent that I have is singing off key. I'm really good at it.
In 30 years, I would tell myself, if you're not doing good in life, start doing good in life.
In 30 years, I would say to myself, you've probably got a better idea of what you need to say to yourself than I do.
You better have a successful career now, because if you don't, that is terrible, because you've had 30 years. 30 years is a long time.
Hello, Gabe of the older variety. You were pretty trash. Younger self, you're annoying.
You wasted a lot of time on procrastination.
Hopefully it's 30 years. Hopefully I'll have a family. Stop eating too much.
In 30 years, I would advise my younger self to not take everything seriously.
Yeah, update my software and then kind of upgrade physically too.
Looking back in 30 years, Max Grover, I hope you have a good job, a good wife, lots of money, and you're having a good life.